Hey pedal freaks, it's Ted Drozdowski with Premier Guitar, and we're here on the floor at NAMM 2018, Winter NAMM in Anaheim, California. And I'm here with Brian Wampler from Wampler Pedals, and Brian has 3 new pedals. Wampler has 3 new pedals they're introducing this year. Brian, why don't you tell us about the 3 pedals, and thank you for being here, by the way, man.
Well, thanks for having me, I appreciate that. So for the show, we're releasing the EQuator, which is a combination of a graphic and a parametric EQ. Reflection, which has a spring setting and a Hall reverb setting. And then our Faux spring reverb, kind of like our version 2, so it's smaller, has more time, a little bit more drippy, a little more surfy, I guess you could say.
Catering to the new trend of smaller size pedals, more on the pedal board, maximize it.
Right.
More sounds, awesome. Which one would you like to start with?
Let's start with EQ.
Okay.
EQs are a little hard to demo because, I mean, you could go anywhere. So I'm going to actually throw the Plexi Drive on with it, which is just a really good neutral, sort of a Marshall type of platform, but it's nice and chewy. And then I'll add the EQ to it, and sweeping through the mids, there's a ton of mids. So we're going from 300 hertz or so to 5K on the mid frequencies.
And
and
why don't you also just explain briefly how the idea of combining those 2 kinds of EQ, came to being for you?
Sure. Yeah, I mean, so for me, it's like, as a player, that's what I wanted. I just needed a good bass and a good treble, but mids, I'm always, for every pedal, I need a different mid. So like a Klon, I'm looking at 1K. A Tube Screamer, I'm looking at 720 hertz. So you can't always find that on a graphic EQ, but you can really center in with the parametric style EQ and find that exact frequency you want to boost or take away.
Cool. Well, let's hear it. And you want to tell us a little about the settings as you move through them as well?
Sure. So basically what I'm doing, I have 2 different mid levels that I can control the amount it boosts or cuts. So it's going to boost about 25 dB, which is quite a bit for an EQ. And then I can sweep from about 300 hertz to about 5K. So I'm really hitting all kinds of frequencies as far as guitar is concerned. So yeah, and it's with those 2 mid controls combined with the bass and treble, we can boost the circuit as well if we want to, if we want to just use it as a boost, but it really just kind of allows you to tailor the sound that you're wanting to get.
Cool. And what's inside? What kind of chips are working in there?
For this, it's just a lot of different op amps. I mean, it's analog circuitry, so it's not digital or DSP based.
Okay, cool.
But yeah, it's all analog.
Thank you.
So, and then from there, we go into the reflection, which I'll put it on the plate setting, and we can get sort of a droning, just like a continuous reverb. So if you hear how it's just continuing to drone on, now you may not want all that, so you can just get more of a standard plate style reverb. It's got a pre-delay on it too. Some people like to add a little bit of pre-delay. And then I'll put on spring. So now it's a little bit springy. Right. So that's
also an analog pedal?
no. So this one is based on a DSP.
That is
Yep.
DSP. Okay. Cool.
Yep.
Cool.
Yep. And then from there we go to the Faux spring reverb. Now we used to have a larger version of this, but it was a little more limited. So we've added more time to it, and of course we put it in a smaller box. It's like this. So it's a little different style of spring than what you'd find in Reflection. This is a little more subtle, calmer type of spring type of reverb. Where this is, like I said, way more surfy, I guess you could say.
A little bit more ampy.
Yeah.
In a sense.
Yeah. Yep.
Cool. And what are these retailing for, or what are they listed street priced for?
Sure. So the Faux spring, I think we're going to run that at $149, I believe. Reflection, I think, is going to be at $199, and I believe the EQuator is going to be at $199 as well.
Great. And when can people expect to see these on the market?
Looking for this spring, so within a few months we'll be shipping them out.
And where can people find out more about you online?
Google? No, I'm kidding. WamplerPedals.com.
Well, Google works too. All right. Well, thanks everyone. We've been here with Wampler on the floor at NAMM 2018, Winter NAMM 2018. Peace. Tune in for more gear.